What if I told you that most people have absolutely no idea where their money goes every single month? They earn, they spend. They reach the end of the month and wonder, where did it all go? I decided to do something that most people are too afraid to do. I tracked every single rupee I spent for 30 days straight. Every chai, every auto ride, every impulse purchase, every subscription I forgot I was paying for. And what I found completely changed how I think about money forever. Today, I am going to show you exactly what I discovered, and more importantly, what you can do starting today to take complete control of your financial life. Because the truth about where your money goes is more shocking than you think. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Most people avoid tracking their money for the same reason most people avoid going to the doctor. They are afraid of what they will find. They know something is wrong. They can feel it. But as long as they don't look directly at it, they can pretend it isn't happening. Financial avoidance is one of the most common and most destructive habits in the world. Studies show that people who do not track their spending consistently underestimate what they spend by 30 to 40% every single month. 30 to 40%. That means if you think you spend 20,000 rupees a month, you're probably actually spending 26 to 28,000. And that gap, that invisible gap, is exactly where your financial future disappears. In the first week of my 30-day challenge, I started noticing things I had completely ignored before. The chai I buy every morning on the way to work, 60 rupees a day, seems like nothing. But that is 1,800 rupees a month, 21,600 rupees a year, just on chai. The auto rides I take instead of walking 5 minutes, 40 to 80 rupees each time, adding up to over 1,000 rupees a week. The random snacks I buy without thinking, 50 here, 100 there, another 800 to 1,000 rupees a week gone without a single conscious decision. By the end of week 1, I had already found over 5,000 rupees that I spent every single month on things I did not even consciously enjoy. Money that was simply leaking, silently, every single day. Week 2 was where it got truly shocking. I decided to list every single subscription I was paying for. What I found was embarrassing. A streaming service I had not used in 4 months, 250 rupees a month, gone. A fitness app I downloaded during a motivation phase, 199 rupees a month, never opened after the first week. A music service I subscribed to and then forgot because I switched to another one, 119 rupees a month, still being charged. 3 different cloud storage plans because I kept upgrading without canceling the old one. In total, I found over 1,200 rupees a month in subscriptions I was paying for services I was not using. 14,400 rupees a year completely wasted, gone, on things I had genuinely forgotten existed. Week 3 revealed something that nobody talks about: the cost of social pressure. We went out for a friend's birthday dinner. I did not want to seem cheap. I ordered more than I needed. I contributed to the cake. I paid for my share of the cab. Total evening, 3,200 rupees. Gone in one night. A colleague asked if I wanted to join a group order for lunch instead of eating my food from home. Just once. I said yes. Then twice. By the end of the week, I had spent 4 times more on lunch than I normally would. This is what I call the social spending trap. The money we spend not because we want to, but because we do not want to be judged. Not because we are enjoying something, but because we are performing a version of ourselves for other people. And it is one of the most expensive habits most people never identify. By the 4th week, I had a complete picture. And the total number I found, the total amount of money I was spending every month without making a single conscious deliberate decision, was over 9,000 rupees. 9,000 rupees every single month. On autopilot spending, money I was not enjoying, money that was simply evaporating. And here is the thing that hit me hardest. If I had invested those 9,000 rupees every single month at a conservative 12% annual return over 20 years, that money would have grown to over 1 crore rupees. 1 crore from the money I was spending on chai I didn't need. subscriptions I wasn't using, lunches I ate to avoid looking cheap in front of colleagues. 1 crore rupees gone. Not because I was irresponsible, but because I was unconscious. After 30 days, I came up with 3 simple rules that completely transformed my relationship with money. Rule number 1, the 24-hour rule. Before spending anything over 500 rupees that is not a planned expense, wait 24 hours. Just 24 hours, you will find that at least 60% of the time, the desire is completely gone by the next day. Rule number 2, the audit rule. Every single month, on the last day, spend 20 minutes reviewing every subscription and recurring charge on your accounts. Cancel anything you have not actively used in the past 30 days. No exceptions. Rule number 3, the 10% visibility rule. Take 10% of everything you earn automatically the moment it arrives and move it to a separate account you do not look at. Not because you have a plan for it yet, simply because money you cannot easily see, you cannot easily spend. Here is the thing that nobody tells you about wealthy people. It is not that they earn more, although many of them do. It is that they are obsessively aware of where every rupee goes. Warren Buffett, one of the richest men who has ever lived, still lives in the same house he bought in 1958. He drives himself to work. He eats at McDonald's, not because he cannot afford anything else, but because he made a decision long ago that every rupee he spends is a rupee that cannot compound, that cannot grow for him while he sleeps. Rich people do not track money because they are rich. They are rich, in part, because they track money. Awareness is the beginning of wealth, and awareness costs nothing. 30 days, 1 simple challenge, and I found over 9,000 rupees a month leaking silently out of my life. Money I was not enjoying, money I was not investing, money that was simply gone. If you start this challenge today, I promise you, you will find money you did not know you had. Not because you will earn more, but because you will finally see clearly what you already have and where it is going. Start today. Track everything for 30 days and then come back and tell me what you found. Because I genuinely believe this single habit, more than any investment strategy, more than any side hustle, will change your financial life permanently. If you are going to take the 30-day money tracking challenge, comment "I am starting today" below. And share this video with one person in your life who always wonders where their money went. Subscribe to Success Blueprint. Tomorrow's video is something that every person in their 20s needs to hear before it is too late.